Welcome dear students in one another session. Myself Darshana Sandeep Shinde from KK Institute of Pharmacy Chandori, Nasik. Our today's discussion topic is epilepsy and anti-epileptic drugs. Let's start our session. Learning outcomes of our today's session are: students should be able to understand classification of epileptic seizures, classification of anti-epileptic drugs and anti-epileptic drugs. First of all, we see what is meant by epilepsy. A group of chronic central nervous system disorder characterized by a recurrent seizures. Seizures are the sudden, transitory and uncontrolled episodes of brain dysfunction resulting from the abnormal discharge of the neuronal cells with associated motor, sensory or behavioral changes. There are about 2.5 million Americans with the epilepsy in the US alone. More than 40 forms of epilepsy have been identified. Therapy is a symptomatic in that the majority of the drug prevent seizures, but neither effective prophylaxis or cure is available in this case. This is the neuronal substrate of epilepsy. This is the brain where the different centers are situated. This is associated with the movement, sensation, coordination, vision, memory, URs, judgment. In this is a synapse. Classification of epileptic seizures involve. Broadly, it is classified into two types: partial seizures and generalized seizures. Partial seizures are again classified into the simple partial seizures and complex partial seizures. Generalized seizures classified into the generalized tonic-clonic seizures, absence seizures, tonic seizures, autonomic seizures, clonic and myoclonic seizures. Let's see one by one. Partial or focal seizures, simple partial seizures and complex partial seizures. First of all, we see the simple partial seizure, that is Jackson seizure. It involves one side of the brain at the onset, focal or motor sensory or speech disturbances, conform to a single limb or the muscle group. Seizure symptoms do not change during the seizures. No alteration of the consequences. Here the excessive synchronized discharge by a small group of neurons, that is a contralateral discharge in the simple partial seizure. Then second part of the simple partial seizure is a complex partial seizure. Here is the produce a confusion and inappropriate or dazed behavior. Motor activity appears as a non-reflex action. It is autonomic, repetitive coordinated movements, widely variety of the clinical manifestation. The consequences is impaired or lost. Then EEG is a bizarre generalized EEG activity with the evidence of the anterior temporal lobe focal abnormalities. Then generalized seizures, in that it has a generalized tonic-clonic seizures, absence seizures, then tonic seizures, atonic seizures, clonic and myoclonic seizures, and infantile spasms. First of all, we see the generalized seizures. In generalized seizures, both the hemispheres are widely involved in the outset. Manifestation of the seizures are determined by the cortical site at which the seizure arises, present in 40% of all epileptic syndromes. Then tonic-clonic seizures, in that there is a movement of the neurons throughout the cerebrum. Major conversion usually with the two phases, tonic phase and clonic phase. Conversion is the motor manifestation, may or may not be present during the seizures. Excessive neuronal discharge. Convergence appear in the simple partial and complex partial seizure. If the focal neuronal discharge include the motor centers, they occur in a generalized tonic-clonic seizures regardless of the site of the origin. Atonic, then akinetic, absence of seizures are non-convulsive. Then the patagimal seizures often begin during the childhood. Uh, Degrading attitude, no participation, lack of concentration. At a low threshold, calcium current has been found to govern the oscillatory responses in the thalamic neurons. Then next one is the tonic seizures. Here is a marked atomic manifestation, loss of consciousness. Then atonic seizures are typical, a loss of posture tone with the sagging of a head or falling may lose the consciousness. Then mechanism action of antiepileptic drug. Three main mechanisms involve enhancement of the GABA action, inhibition of the sodium channel function, inhibition of the calcium channel function, and other mechanisms include the inhibition of the glutamate release and block of the glutamate receptor. Classification of the anti-epileptic drugs. Drugs used in the grand mal epilepsy, example of its phenytoin, or then barbitone, primidone, etc. Then drug used in the petit mal epilepsy, triadone, paradione, suximide, ethosuximides. Then drugs effective in the psychomotor epilepsy, phenytoin, triadione. Focal cortical or Jackson phenobarbital epilepsy, in that the phenytoin, methylene, primidone is used. Then status epilepticus, paraldehyde, thiopentone, diazepam is used. Then phenytoin, first of all we see the phenytoin sodium or diphenyl hydantoin. Pharmacological action of the exact mode of action is not known, but it is believed that it acts inhibiting the spread of the seizures discharging in the brain. The depressed neurons are also the concentration leading are the deduction in the PPTs, that is tetanic potentiation. PTP means the enhancement of the synapse transmission following the repeated tetanic high frequency stimulation perceptic fibers, and the T is responsible for the spread of the epileptic seizures over the brain. Adverse effect includes intolerance such as the skin rash may occur. Beside this, vertigo, ataxia, that is low amount of oxygen in the blood, then nystagmus, dysarthria may be also occur in the phenytoin therapy. Therapeutic uses involve it used in the treatment of the grand mal epilepsy, tremors, then focal cortical epilepsy, cardiac arrhythmia. Then phenobarbital, GABA facilitatory, GABA mimic effect. Adverse effect is of phenobarbital include the sedative action, long-term administration, behavioral abnormalities, impairment of the learning, memory, hyperactivity in the children, mental confusion in the older people, rash, megaloblastic anemia, osteomyelitis on the prolonged use. Then suximides or fensuximides is an anticonvulsant drug. It is especially used for the against the petit mal type of epilepsy, but it is less effective than the triadione. It is also a less active against the mixed form of the petit mal and can be initiated in the treatment of unmixed petit mal seizures. Toxic effects are rare. Nausea, vomiting, muscular weakness, drowsiness, occasional skin eruption, but serious hematological complications have not been noticed. It dose involve 0.5 to 1 gram twice or thrice a day. Then next drug is ethosuximide. Uh, Methosuximide are recent addition of some use of the petit mal and psychomotor conditions but inferior to the trioxazine. Methosuximide can be include the serious bone marrow, renal damage, not to spark of the skin rashes, visual disturbances. Then also ethosuximide is a less toxic and may be used with the other like the phenobarbital and phenytoin therapy. Then diazepam. Diazepam is a muscle relaxant. By the diazepam is due depression of the central nervous system. They increases the seizures threshold and act as anticonvulsant. Diazepam give the patient rarely the block the convulsions induced by the chemical and electrical stimuli in the animals. The drugs act on a neuron containing GABA, which is inhibitory in action and is mainly responsible for the anticonvulsant action of the drug. Then next drug is ethosuximides. Methosuximides are recent additions and some used in pituitary and psychomotor conditions. Adverse effects include GI intolerance, tiredness, serious bone marrow, renal damage, mood change, agitation, headache, drowsiness, inability to concentrate. Its use only in absence of seizures, but use has decline may be the consider valproic acid to be superior to it. The next drug is the triadione. Triadione is or trimethadione is a now official under the name of troxidone. It is a white crystalline powder with a faint balsamic odor, insoluble about 5% of water and forming neutral solution. Dose 1 to 2 gram divided into 2 doses. Then status epilepticus. Status epilepticus exists when it exists when the seizures recur within a short period of time, such that the baseline consciousness is not regained between the seizures. They last for at least 30 minutes and can lead to the systemic hypoxia, acidemia, hyperpyrexemia, then cardiovascular collapse and renal shutdown. The most common generalized tonic-clonic status epilepticus is life-threatening and must be treated immediately with the concomitant cardiovascular, respiratory, metabolic management. Thank you. Thank you very much. If you have any queries, this is my mail ID. Contact me.